What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryan G, and I am back again with another video. Guys, make sure that you guys are checking out each of my videos every week and some of my live streams that I do post on the weekends. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about why you shouldn't invest too much, especially on the first interaction with a particular chick, especially when you just met this chick online, right? On these dating apps. It could be Bumble, Tinder, POF, whatever, right? You just officially met this person, right, in person, and you're trying to take this person out, things like that, where we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't spend a lot of money and you shouldn't really do too much, because sometimes you doing too much is not going to necessarily escalate into you getting sex or getting what you really want, right? Before I get straight into this video, guys, I want you all to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so basically, there's a lot of instances in which I get these emails, I get these messages from people on social media, and I'm around my friends and they talk about these things too, that they will be dating multiple women, right? But what they realize is that there's some chicks that it's like they will act like they're interested, but they're not really interested, right? They'll take these chicks out and do a so-called date, right? Take them out to like a restaurant. It could be like Duffy's Sports Grill, Red Lobster, and all these types of shit, right? They'll take them out to these restaurants, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wait, like, why are you taking them out to these restaurants so soon? Like, you just met this person, right? But they will take them out, wine and dine them, whatever, do whatever, and then there are some cases in which the chicks will go back to their place, or they will cooperate and have sex with them, do whatever, but then they try to hit them up the next day and they don't get nothing back from the chick. The chick doesn't reply back. You're left on red, and they will never hear from this person again, right? They start realizing, it's like, oh damn, like what's going on? Like, I did this for this person, I invested it. It's like, you have to understand that you can't automatically jump the gun and take this person out to all these different types of places and spend so much money on the person, especially if you're just getting to know this person. The thing is, a lot of guys are so caught up into trying to please a particular chick, especially if she's attractive. A lot of guys will try and do everything on the first interaction with a chick, but first you have to realize that there are some women on these websites that all they're trying to do is really hook up. They just want to interact with you one time and try someone else immediately after. Like, it's crazy. There's chicks that literally will set up a date, for example, at like 4 o'clock, right, in the afternoon, and then they will have another date scheduled for 7, right, and they will have another date afterwards and all that. And it's like, because they're not really trying to deal with one guy, they're trying to move on to another guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you have to have the mindset that every chick you're dealing with, especially if you're pulling her off a dating app, that most likely the chance of she still trying to deal with you and talk to you consistently is pretty low, right? It's like, it's rare when you find a chick that wants to continuously deal with you. And a lot of guys will say, oh, maybe it's the sex game, maybe my sex game is horrible, and things like that. Now, that could be a factor, and maybe you got to go and figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got to see what's going on, right, with why you're not really performing well, right? It could be a variety of factors, but even if you do perform well in that situation, it's not guaranteed that the chick is still going to want to deal with you for another time. Because like I said, there's women out there that have the mentality in which all they want to really do is hook up. They're not going to directly tell you that. And that's why I say, like, sometimes you don't have to necessarily take the chick out on a date or official type of setting or whatever it is to try and vet the chick and realize that the chick is just really just trying to, get in your pants, right? She's just really trying to see what you got, right? Sometimes there's chicks out there that, they like you, they think you're attractive, and they just want a piece of you, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't got to be doing a whole bunch of things to be able to please her. Now, what I normally do is I would take these chicks out to get some smoothies or something light, like maybe Starbucks or whatever it is. I don't spend too much money. Now, I was the victim of, like, a couple years ago, in which I would be having them simp behaviors. Like, I think, look, every guy goes through that particular phase, right? You're doing a little too much, especially on the first date. And it's horrible when you're dealing with somebody who has zero to no interest at all. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you are vetting the chick and seeing, you know, how she is. Like, does she really like you? Is she sexually attracted to you? And make sure that you are, you know, sexually escalating things in the first interaction. Because if you don't do that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to put yourself in a so-called friend zone. You're going to put yourself in a category in which she's not going to give you anything. She's not going to want to do anything with you intimate, right? No oral sex, nothing. She's not going to do anything. She's trying to feel you out to see if you know what the hell you're doing, right? You got to move around like a guy that, look, you know what I'm saying, I'm about business. I know what I want and whatever. Because some of these chicks, they want that, but they want you to pull it out of them and tell them, look, I want to do this with you and whatever. And sometimes, like I said before, you don't have to do too much, right? If you are going to spend money, make sure you're not spending too much money. Like, for me personally, I think $10 is, on the first interaction, if I'm just meeting this chick, like, off of a dating app or whatever it is, I'm not spending more than $10. That's why I say I go for smoothies or something like, you know, Starbucks, something light. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if this person going to reach back out to me. I don't know if this person going to respond back to me. There's instances in which the person will leave you on red. And I'm not going to be thinking to myself that, oh, I'm the problem, this and that. I already know what's it like out there. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of dudes who are new to the game, they start thinking all types of things and feel like there's something wrong with them and whatever. Anyway, you should be dealing with multiple women, right? You should be having, like, you know, a main chick or someone that you are talking to, right, on the side. So even if that person flakes and don't want to deal with you anymore, it's not going to matter because you're still going to be able to get something from the other person that you were previously dealing with. So that's why I say continuously talk to multiple women and get yourself out there, right? And like I said, walk around with a certain energy, right? Well, what's going to happen is, like, the more you're able to pull chicks and attract chicks and you go through different chicks, you're going to get more and more and more reactions because it's something about your vibe. Like, you're used to this shit. Like, you're used to talking to women, right? And you can sense that based on your body language and, you know, how you talk and whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for the video, guys. Remember, make sure that you are not doing too much, not investing too much, right? That can refer to money and time, right? You don't want to put too much time into someone who is probably going to flake, right? It's so easy to be able to indicate flaky behavior. You guys have to learn that. And I'm going to do a video in which I'm going to be talking about what indicates flaky behavior, right? So make sure that you're not giving too much attention to people that's not going to, you know what I'm saying, really be in your life too long. You know what I'm saying? If it's just a quick, you know, 10 to 15 minute little thing, you know what I'm saying, you just met this person, you're hooking up, boom, like that. Sometimes there's going to be instances which you're not going to see that person again. Trust me. All right? So hope you guys were able to get some messages out of this, especially pertaining to the dating game and relationships. I do these videos all the time. Send me requests, email me. I'm always open.